Nancy Pelosi made millions while serving in Congress, and she wasn't alone. Members of Congress have been getting rich off insider information for years, and in 2025, we might finally see an end to it. Picture this. You're sitting at home watching the news when President Trump announces new tariffs. The market immediately reacts, but here's the thing. Some lawmakers already knew this was coming. They'd already made their trades. While you're scrambling to understand what just happened, they're counting their profits. This isn't some conspiracy theory. This is happening right now in Washington, and even President Trump is calling it out. In April 2025, Trump told Time magazine he watched Nancy Pelosi get rich through insider information, and he'd absolutely sign a bill to stop it. When the guy who built his fortune in real estate says congressional stock trading needs to stop, you know something's seriously wrong. The timing couldn't be more perfect for this story. Just days before Trump announced a pause on tariffs that sent markets soaring, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene bought stocks. Pure coincidence? Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries doesn't think so, and he's been calling her out publicly. But here's the kicker. This kind of trading is technically legal right now. Sure, we have the Stock Act from 2012 that's supposed to prevent insider trading by Congress. But get this, not a single person has been successfully prosecuted under it. Not one. The fine for violating disclosure rules? $200. That's less than a speeding ticket in most states. The numbers tell the real story. Congressional portfolios outperformed the market by huge margins in 2024. Democrats' portfolios gained 31%. Republicans' portfolios gained 26%. Meanwhile, the average American investor is lucky to match the S&P 500. Either these politicians are investment geniuses, or they're trading on information the rest of us don't have. What makes this moment different is the unprecedented support for change. 86% of Americans want to ban congressional stock trading. That's not a partisan issue. That's basically everyone. When was the last time 86% of Americans agreed on anything? The momentum is building from all corners. House Speaker Mike Johnson supports a ban, saying Congress shouldn't have any appearance of impropriety. The House Freedom Caucus wants it, progressive Democrats want it, even lawmakers who've made millions from trading are starting to feel the heat. 3 major bills are on the table right now. First, there's the Pelosi Act. Yes, they actually named it after Nancy Pelosi. Senator Josh Hawley introduced it, and it would ban lawmakers and their spouses from holding individual stocks entirely. They'd have to stick to mutual funds, ETFs, or treasury bonds like regular government employees. Then you've got Senator Jon Ossoff's Ban Congressional Stock Trading Act, which would force members to either sell their stocks or put them in blind trusts. And the Trust in Congress Act has 72 co-sponsors from both parties. That's massive bipartisan support in today's political climate. But here's where it gets interesting. Every time we get close to passing something, it mysteriously stalls. In 2022, Nancy Pelosi initially opposed a ban, then said she supported it, then the legislation never got a vote. A Senate committee advanced a bill in 2024. It went nowhere. Speaker Johnson pointed out one uncomfortable truth. Congressional salaries haven't increased since 2009. Members make $174,000 a year, which sounds like a lot, until you realize they need to maintain homes in 2 of the most expensive real estate markets in the country. Some argued they need stock trading to build wealth. But that's exactly the problem. Public service shouldn't be a path to personal enrichment. The research on this is devastating. When Americans learn about congressional stock trading, their trust in government plummets. They're less likely to follow laws themselves. Why should regular people play by the rules when the people making the rules are gaming the system? This issue has created strange bedfellows. You've got progressive Democrats and MAGA Republicans agreeing on something. Both sides point fingers at the other party's trading scandals, but they're all saying the same thing. This needs to stop. The question isn't whether Congress should be banned from trading stocks. The question is whether they'll actually vote to limit their own ability to make money. History says no. But with Trump ready to sign a bill, overwhelming public support, and scandals piling up, 2025 might be different. Think about what's at stake here. Every time a member of Congress makes a trade, we have to wonder, what do they know that we don't? Every market-moving announcement from Washington becomes suspicious. That's not how democracy is supposed to work. The solutions are straightforward. Ban individual stock ownership, require blind trusts, increase penalties for violations. Other countries have figured this out. Federal judges have restrictions. Executive branch officials have restrictions. Why should Congress be different? What do you think? Will Congress actually vote to limit their own profits, or will this be another reform that dies in committee? The momentum is here. The public support is here. The presidential support is here. Even congressional leadership says they want it. But until a bill hits the president's desk, members of Congress will keep trading on information you'll never have access to, and they'll keep getting richer while claiming they're there to serve you. This isn't about Democrats or Republicans. It's about whether the people writing our laws should be allowed to profit from advanced knowledge of those laws. In 2025, we might finally get an answer. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.